Hi, I'm Li Han, the co-founder of a company that won Product Hunt, the best product of the day twice. And today I'm going to review exactly how we were able to do that. It wasn't luck, I can tell you. And our product definitely wasn't perfect. There was a lot of mistakes, setbacks, overall tons of learning that I wish I knew before I started my journey of launching product on Product Hunt. So in this video, I'm going to share those lessons with you so you can successfully launch and market your own product and maybe even win the Product of the Day award yourself. Okay, let's start with this. What is a Product Hunt? It's a platform where makers can launch your new products. It could be software, tool, even a podcast, a newsletter. It's a great way to get early tractions, customers, new feedback. It's really good for SEO. And the main reason I chose it, I was a cheap entrepreneur, don't have a lot of marketing budget. Product Hunt is completely free. At first, I had this plan. To win Product Hunt of the day, you need upvotes. I look at the historical upvote, top product, number of upvotes you needed, and you can see that you probably need somewhere like 300 to 500 upvotes in order to win. If you have about 500 upvotes, depending on the day, you can be ranked at the top 5 products a day. And that's all you need to get mentioned and to get awards. I look at my resources. I have about 10K followers on my LinkedIn account. I have a newsletter that have a couple thousand subscribers. I work in a really large co-working place with a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of foot traffic. So my plan is like, okay, if I started my campaign about a month earlier, I'll engage with my LinkedIn audience. I will send emails to my email list to encourage them to upvote. I will set up a booth giving out free snacks to people who are in the co-working space. This is to encourage upvotes. It sounded like a good plan, but as the time grew, I have hypotheses or assumptions this method will work, but I need to talk to people who have recently done Product Hunt and done it successfully to make sure that my strategy works. So I searched all over the internet. This is the time when I found a guy called Kevin Williams. He launches Product Hunt almost every day, and almost everything he launched, they win Product Hunt a day. This guy must know something that I didn't know about. I need to get in touch with him, and it took me 2 months to get in touch. Eventually, I ran out of patience. I just paid $250 for 30 minutes consultation call. Honestly, best $250 I've ever spent. And today, you're going to get all learnings here for free. Success on Product Hunt comes from 2 things. Number 1, things you can control. Number 2, things you cannot control. So let's talk about things you can control first. Number 1 is a great launch page. You need to have clear visuals, landing page, messaging on what you do, and maybe a video will definitely help to connect with your audience. Number 2 is tagline. This is a 60 characters on your page where it allows people to know more about you and clicking. This is probably the single most important thing you can do to increase the chance of your success. If you can explain exactly what you do in 60 characters, awesome. If you connect, the second best option is explain the benefit you deliver. It needs to be very simple, powerful, and very clickable. And that determines whether or not people will scan through all these top product hunts every day and whether or not they will click into your hunt and look at your products. Number 3 is real community engagement. And this is the one I got it wrong. The product hunt doesn't recognize new users or people who don't have a product hunt account. My previous strategy of inviting my LinkedIn audience, not all of them are in product hunt. So anyone who's not Product Hunt members who upvote for me doesn't count or maybe hurt my chances. If you are working in the same office, Product Hunt will look at your IP address. If they detect you are in the same address, they likely will disqualify those votes. The most important thing he told me is do not buy votes. Product Hunt's algorithm will detect what is kind of cheating behavior. Instead, what you can do is you can still engage with the audience by joining existing Product Hunt groups. You gotta be also contributing to the Product Hunt ecosystem rather than just only the receiver. Let's talk about what you cannot control. Things like who else is launching on that day. Product Hunt page, you cannot know who is launching exactly on those days. And sometimes you get unlucky. Like you might have a very famous product who has a lot of followers who decided to hunt that day that you are also hunting, and you can't avoid that. And second thing is there will be some shady competitors who will buy votes. The algorithm on Product Hunt, it cannot catch all of them. They will sometimes decide to promote some hunt, sometimes they decide not to, and it's really out of our control. I realized all my previous strategy was a mistake. I decided to postpone my Product Hunt 1 month later and do the right step Kevin recommended me. He also helped us with questions like, when should we launch our Product Hunt? I know that you can hunt 7 days a week, and usually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are the days you can get top Product Hunt a day with least votes. For us, I feel like our audience is all B2B. So now I'm just looking at Monday to Friday. And because we're B2B product, it's a little bit boring. It's not B2C and sexy. So I decided I will do Monday. And then what time of the day? We were thinking, oh, maybe the time is like 8 a.m. PST time. It turned out to be wrong. Best time to launch is actually 12 a.m. PST time. The reason why is they count upvotes from 24 hours. So if we started at 8 a.m. PST time, we lost 8 hours already. As soon as the clock starts, we'll have entire 24 hours and we'll entire 7 days to more upvotes. 30 minutes was fast and it covers almost everything we needed to get ready for our launch. But there was a few things I had to figure out myself. For example, with a teaser page, you can promote your product ahead of time. And what I discovered is all the top product hunt of the day usually already got 300 followers, people who are waiting for you to launch before the launch even started. So I was like, oh, maybe I need to wait until I got 300 followers on my teaser. I decided you can only launch product hunt once every 6 months. I don't want to waste this opportunity. So I decided to push it to later and then wait until we have 300 followers. And the second thing I found is like when you are on the 7 days about to launch, a bunch of influencers will start reaching out to you on email and LinkedIn, offer to boost your product hunt with their followers. Price is somewhere ranging between $20 to $100. Some of them will even offer multiple channels. I paid a bunch of these influencers to do it, but on my next hunt, I'm going to do it without them to see if whether or not this is true. So that's kind of a correct preparation to get our first product hunt, and we're ready to go. Part 4, we're going to talk about the launch day itself. It's very exciting. First launch was in August 2024. We launched Sunday night, 1 a.m. my time. I stayed up all night, and by 3 a.m. we got our first 200 upvotes. By 8 a.m. we have 350 upvotes. I was exhausted, but we were number 1 by far. So I'm so grateful that we launched it early rather than launch 9 a.m. because by then we would have already lost. Staying up all night really paid off. What did I do in that 9 hours of time? I was actually quite busy. I was launching on all the social media, other groups. I have like multiple devices going on, going to different community group based on the time zone, telling them we're launching, and then go on to my product hunt page. For every single people who ask question, I reply to them, comment them, give them engagement, give them awards. And luckily, some of my team members, they work really hard, jump on the call with me, help me with this. The whole day finished at 1 a.m. I just couldn't help it. I just fall asleep. By now, we're number 1 by a lot. I woke up second morning, horrified to find out we're no longer the number 1 place. And number 2 of top product hunt of the day, lost by less than 10 votes. Originally, I only want to be top 5, but because I put in so much effort, I really want to be number 1. Using the same tactic, but extended for 7 days. We tirelessly working on this program, and then we're leading number 1. 7 straight days of the week. And then 2 hours before the week ended, boom, 2 other product search. I think they probably are buying votes, and we lost again, this time by 20 votes. I will be happy just to be number 5. Both top product of the day, top product of the week, number 2, I think it's really good. The most important thing is the result of the product hunt was actually really great. We got about 300 new customers signing up that week, and we also got really good user feedback. It was like compressing 1 year of learning into just 2 months. We used all of the learning to build our next version of a product. So 5 months later, we're ready to launch again. Let's talk about our second launch. Product Hunt only allows 1 launch every 6 months, but our new version was a big leap to the previous version. We applied to launch earlier, and they did approve us for an early launch. And this time, I knew exactly what to do. I keep things that worked before and do some A/B testing on things that I'm not sure about. Here's what I did differently. We had a global team now, so everyone takes shifts around the time zones. I did the usual 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. shifts because that's most important shifts. I wasn't doing it alone. I used the same playbook. Of course, Kevin was our hunter again. We didn't spend on influencer voter boosting posts that time. Honestly, they didn't actually affect our product hunt ranking, but they may help with brand exposure. Anyway, this time we won. We won product hunt of the day, number 1. We also won product hunt of the day, number 2 of the week, and best product of the month. 600 new sign up in just single week, and many more in the following weeks to come. Also, this time we had paid plans for our product, and people are using it for free, but a lot of them upgraded. We even get some investor interest, and people reach out for acquisition offers. The takeaway here is like you don't need a large budget, but you do need a real strategy and prepare. Engage early, and most important, get your tagline right. If you find this helpful, I've got more founder story coming your way, and good luck on your launch. And don't fall asleep in the final hour. Now, Now, if you're a founder and you're looking to build a great product and affect millions of people, you need to do market research. But a lot of advice out there that's super outdated. Click here to check out my next video where I walk you through the new way you need to be doing market research this year that hardly any of the competitors even know about. So you can get better data, make better decisions, and overall build an incredible product and startup. See you over there.